Hey, welcome back to my little channel. I have, I know I told you I was going to do another book review, and I will. I'll do that in the next video. I'll try to do that here right after this one, or I will release it tomorrow. But today I wanted to kind of introduce something a little different. They're called vault books. If you don't know what that is, these are awesome books that are filled with all kinds of goodies inside. Replicas, pages from the author's book or the producer, or both sometimes in the book. They're just replicas of illustrations, of scripts, replica props from the movie itself. You know, they're just replicas and copies and stuff, but it's not the original, but it doesn't matter because they're so cool. And I think I've collected quite a few of those, and today I'm going to do two. I'm going to show you two of mine that I have, and I'll be doing the rest of the ones that I have, but I'll do those like the next few days or so. But the first one I want to introduce you to, and by the way, if obviously you're here on this channel because you love horror just like I do. You love anything that goes bump in the night, spooky. So I do have a really nice library of books, and I just love collecting books, guys. I do have a Kindle, and yes, I did break down because temporarily there, I didn't, we all hit hard times. I had a hard time. I couldn't buy books, and I thought, you know what, the Kindle, I had a Kindle, and I thought the price that you pay per month is so low, and all these books I got. So I still collect hardcovers, and I still read them, but sometimes if I'm traveling, I don't want to carry a whole bunch of books with me. I just take my Kindle with me. So the first book is the Stephen King Illustrated Companion. And I'll give you some price points for this book where you can find them cheaper instead of paying full price. That's what I'm all about. Oops. So this is it. This is a copy of It, Stephen King. Let's see. So these are actual copies of what he really wrote. These are, isn't that cool? This is from his book. So as he was writing it, he made corrections, and these all illustrate the corrections that he made. Like I said, these are direct copies from his actual scripts and stuff like that. So I think that's really cool. And next, I'm going to show you some things inside. I'm not going to pull everything out, guys, because it really is a lot. So the illustrations and copies of his stuff come in these little folders right here. Look at that little butt. I think that's so cool that they put blood splatter in this book. So these are just some more illustrations of his, actual drawings that he did. Mysteria. So that's that on there. Let's see what this is. This is a copy of Dear Editor, I am 14 years of age, and I have been writing as far back as I can remember and submitting manuscripts for the last couple of years. I subscribe to your magazine and my favorite feature in the obituary department, and my favorite feature is the obituary department, although O. Henry's Comet, for which this story is intended, runs a close second. Thanks very much for regarding my story. I hope you see your way clear to put it in O. Henry's Comet. Sincerely, Stephen King. Isn't that cool? It's a copy of his letter. So, I'm sorry if I hacked that. You do know what that's from. Room 217 from The Shining. Same thing. It's just copies from pages of his book. Let's see. Yeah, so this is just copies from pages of his book. Like I said, I'm not going to go into great detail or show everything because there is a lot in this book. And you'll be surprised what you can get this book for. So it has pictures. Here's some more stuff in here. What is this? Oh, it's cool. Let me see. This is some more of his items. Let me show you. Oh, the stand. Okay, so there's some of his notes that he wrote. So if you've never heard of these books, I really highly recommend that you look them up. There's a ton of them. There's all kinds, from sci-fi ones to horror, as you see. This is Pet Sematary. There's some stuff in here. Like I said, I'm not going to get into everything because it is a lot. Oh, I love Misery. I totally love Misery so much. It's one of my favorite movies by him. Well, actually, Pet Sematary. I don't know. It's really hard to say sometimes. So, yeah. So, that is that. Let me show you what's in this one. Let's see. There's a lot in this one. So, this one... Oh, this is cool. This is cool. What is this? It looks like it is a manuscript. 4 hand-edited pages from The Slow Mutants. There's a ledger. The handwritten ledger contains a section of unpublished story called Muffy that has the feel of The Dark Tower, part of chapter 17, section 11 from Needful Things, some notes from Kings to himself about the story. So that's pretty cool. It really, when you look at it, it looks like it's actually really like it's like it's real. Like you actually got his real notebook, his little ledger here. So that's what that contains. Now for the price points for you. Hold on. So there's like cute replicas of from almost everything he has written. It is so fun to look at. Let me see. So there's that right there. Like I said, this book is filled with tons of folders that you could just go through. You could actually frame some of this stuff, by the way. So on Mercari, you can get this book as cheap as $8 to as much as $18. Thrift books, about $13. Abe books, between $8 through $11, sometimes a little more. And eBay, $24 to $100, which I don't know what the $100 is about, unless that's autographed somehow. But yeah, that's a little too steep. The next book is my very, 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 well, not my very favorite. There are 2 books above that, the X-Files Vault book and Trick or Treat, which I can't wait to show you those. So it is this lovely beauty. Comes in this, it's a special limited edition. They only made 500 of these. Check that out. Crimson Peak, The Art of Darkness, signed by Guillermo del Toro himself. I got book number 99 out of 500. I ordered this. As soon as I heard it was coming out, I put that sucker on order and I made payments and I got that thing delivered once it was paid off. Guys, check this out. It is embossed. It looks just like wax. It is absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous. And the inside has velvet. Oh, it's so soft. It is absolutely a stunning book. So this book tells basically about the movie, the actors, the costumes, the settings, how they went about making the movie, what went into it. It is absolutely fascinating. It has replicas of, this is Dear Edith. It's the letter that he wrote to her when he broke her heart and she found it. So if you've seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about. If you haven't, please check this movie out, guys. I love it. I did. I'm sorry, I did. I know some people had an issue with it, but I didn't. I absolutely adored it. But hey, to each their own, right? So there's that. I'm just going to show you a few illustrations, like I said. Otherwise, I'd be here all day showing y'all scenes from the movie. Hold on, I'm trying to find something cool. Okay. So there's that. What else do they have hidden in this book? I loved her role in that. She played such a you-know-what, a Miach. Total Miach. That's him with one of his wives that he killed. You know who that is. That's the guy that plays Loki and stuff like that. This is a like a replica of the newspaper, Cumberland newspaper, and it's a full-size replica. It's a huge like copy of a newsletter, of a paper, I'm sorry, newspaper. It's pretty cool. This one doesn't have as much in the book, like replica-wise, but it has quite a few, but just not as much. So this is Lady Lucille Sharp. And if you've seen the movie, you know who that chick is. Oh, I like to smack her right in the mouth in that movie. Ooh, she made me mad. And at the very end of the book, you get this. You get a poster of Crimson Peak, which I do plan on finally putting this up. It's been a while since I've gotten into this book, so I will make that a poster. So that is a numbered book. Now, I looked up the price points for this book where you could get it a little cheaper. I've seen it as low as $57 on Mercari, but I don't know if it's signed. I don't know if it's just the regular Crimson Peak book or not, which by that price point, I'm pretty sure it's just the regular one. eBay, $170 around there and up. A-Books has it for $290, and that's for that edition. Insight Edition has it for $250 for that edition right there. So if you love Guillermo like I do, or Stephen King, grab yourself a vault book. I'm telling you guys, once you get one, it's going to be hard to stop collecting. I haven't collected in a while, though, but I do have several. But I think I'm going to start looking into some other ones that I'm interested to see if they made a vault book for it or not. So that's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for clicking on my channel and watching me blab and showing my stuff off. Guys, I do this strictly for the love. I'm not doing this because I want 1 million people or 500,000 subscribers or anything. I do this because I love all things spooky. I live out in the country, so I don't really have anybody that can relate to me. So I thought, you know what, why don't I just do my own little YouTube channel? Even if I only have 50 people looking at it, that's okay and stuff. You know, I want to share my love for that. And it's hard to find people sometimes that relate to you and stuff, because sometimes they kind of come off, they think that you're kind of maybe weird or something because you love, you know, Halloween so much and stuff. But it's just my way of just kind of, you know, making friends on YouTube and welcoming you here. So thank you so much, but especially thank you for being spooky like me. Bye.